All right, neighbors. So, if you were with me, it looks like a mess, but they're all laying down. I'm not gonna, I don't rake my stuff bare. I just let it fall over because it's vegetative. It'll break down and it's like instant nutrition for the ground. So my child, who by this time we all understand has an obsession with planting random things in the grocery store, I told him not to save any more of the pepper seeds. So he was like, okay, I'm not going to. And then he just threw it out here. So we've got a pepper there that's sprouted. We've got 4 or 5 there that have come up. There's actually one there. I think I must have stepped too close to it. So this is a big, huge piece of wood that came from our exploded tree, if you were with me for that one. And I told him that we needed to put this kind of beside it. Ugh, that was a wasp. That is a wasp. Go away. Go away. I don't need to be stung anymore. I have, ugh, it likes me. Go away. I have enough ant bites already on me. So what we did is, yeah, there's some peas that I accidentally took out, but there was only 4 or 5 plants anyway. Not a big deal. This whole first row right here, I actually found a little lettuce plant that came from last year, so we're saving him. He's in this. And then this first row right back here is the peas that have already come and gone. There are some peas in the shell that I can take and save. This little group of mint right here, I'm actually just gonna take the whole thing and throw it in the dehydrator because I've got so much mint, like most people, I just don't care. That's already a stack that I've pulled out. That's just a random stack. So this tall guy, can't even hardly see him. There's a green guy right here. That's a potato plant, a random potato plant. We have some more random potato plants over there. And then I decided I think I would like to plant sweet potatoes. So we're going a little more sweet potato route than potatoes. And we don't eat a lot of potatoes or sweet potatoes anyway. So what we've decided, if I can throw those there, is that I went and bought some sweet potatoes. They've been sitting and getting watered, you can see very well, very nicely. They were at the Murray County Master Gardener's plant sale. And obviously this one, they were 50 cents a piece for these little guys. Oh, it's just a sweet potato. This guy, you can tell, I just ripped off the bottom. He is very root bound, so we'll crush that all up. And then these, instead of trying to pull all of those roots through the top, we're just rip the plastic, kind of get that out of the way. So we're gonna get those, gonna get these, and we grabbed a fence because they're very long and they grow very viney. So I'm assuming they'll grow up my fence. So that's where we're at right now. Got the fence in. We're gonna plant some sweet potatoes. Ta-da! So I am going to set these over here where I think they should go. I have no idea. And then we're actually going to break this up a little bit too. I only have one hand right now though. See if we can get this big old root to kind of go. This red one looks like it's the main root. So I want it to kind of not circle and go down. There we go. That looks better. Oh, that's leaf matter. So we'll set one right there. The next guy. I think we'll, what do we have? 6 more? Yikes. Well, I could plant, the other thing you can do is you can plant like one on that side and one on this side, and I just don't care that much. I know I keep saying it and everybody's gonna roll their eyes, but hopefully it won't be here much longer. We have to see what we can get. I don't know what the insurance company is going to do about our camper. So that's going to be maybe a deciding factor, because if we can get a little bit of insurance money, then I'm guessing we will maybe be able to have enough money to buy a shed to move to the compound. They're working on a little bit of the roof right now, so. Ta-da! All planted. Lesson to anyone who wants to plant up against the fence. If you want your stuff to go up and actually be on the fence, like plant it really close to the fence. It's not gonna matter. Tomatoes, peppers can all be up against a fence. It's really easy. Zucchini, squash, most of the time they don't really climb, but there we go. So it's about lunchtime. I am gonna take out this big middle row right here, and then I'm gonna be done for today because I have laser work to do, because I like to do things. It's just me. All right, neighbors, let's see if we can, we're gonna plant, this is wild bergamot or bee balm, same thing. And look what I found running across, there he goes. Running across. Hi, little guy. You're adorable. We often have little guys running around here. And one year we had an Ithaca hatch. He's so cute. Jump. There we go. Decided to bring in the big guns, because that is real Tennessee soil right there, whereas this nice fluffy stuff right here and right here, we actually had three raised beds. 1, 2, 3. It ended up that this is way less level than we were kind of hoping for. I think we tried and it didn't work. So we ended up taking these 2 beds apart and putting them in the corner. We made like a 8x8 bed out of it, put the tall stuff right here in the corner, and we put mint, 4 different kinds of mint in there. And no, it didn't escape. We actually have different kinds of mint out here. And then we've been planting just other things in here. But right now we don't want to plant too much because we don't want to be here any longer. But we also need to get some of this stuff out of its pots. So, this is our bee balm. It is super pretty. Get it out of the greenhouse. It smells good too. And put it out here. We'll actually put a stake, a little rod stake next to them to kind of help them stand up straight. You got this? Oh, me got this? Good, then you got this. Can't hold it? You are such a psychopath. These 2 need to get tore up a little bit. That's what happens when you have a good system inside and everything just grows so fast. And they might have been a little root bound when I got them. Nobody cares. Life is good. It's a little low. You want almost everything that you plant, you want kind of at the same surface that it's growing at. It's happy where it is. We'll leave it where it is. Tomatoes. I'm trying to think if it's all nightshades, but it's definitely tomatoes, eggplant, I believe. Things like that. Definitely want to plant deeper. Ha, I made you plant. I think that's a little deep there, dude. And then here's the last one, if I can get it out. One handed. Usually if you just kind of squeeze these a little bit like that, it'll loosen it all up. Ooh. Huh. There you go. That's not where I got it from. I got these from my friend Carrie Brown, and I will try and link his information down below. He is awesome, especially if you need somebody to come out and tell you on your homestead what kind of permaculture things that you need. He is a great one for that. He'll come out, he'll look at your homestead, and he will tell you how, if it was his, what he would do with it. So we had him come out and do our compound, and that's kind of how we're going to design our compound. Where to put in the pond, where to put the road, all kinds of good stuff. So thank you, Carrie. Look how pretty they are. More garden fun finds. A little baby hornworm. This is on a potato plant, so they like potatoes too. I think it's probably all nightshades is what I'm gonna guess. Anyway, I haven't seen one for a couple years. Typically they're on the tomatoes in the greenhouse, and then we just pick them off, feed them to the chickens. Our chickens are roaming somewhere because, oh, they're dust bathing. They're dust bathing up there. Anyway, we don't have any in cages at the moment. So he'll get set here until we can find a proper death for him.